Good morning, everyone. Welcome to your daily tarot reading with me. My name is Brooke, and welcome to Nightbird Tarot. This is your daily tarot reading for Wednesday, May 31st, and the intent of this daily reading is to provide a general message for all those that need to hear it, and I hope that it does resonate and also validates perhaps the current energies for your day. So once again, I'm using the Tarot Illuminati Tarot deck and the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck by John Holland. So I'm going to do a 3-card spread with the Tarot Illuminati and pull 1 card from the John Holland Psychic Tarot deck. So let's begin and see what the energies are for the last day of May, which is quite incredible. And last night, or rather, the dreams that I had were pretty intense. I don't know if that has anything to do with anything astrologically because I'm not an astrologer, but I had pretty intense dreams last night, and it seemed like I was in different dream sequences or different dream events. And I did have a dream last night of the late singer Chris Cornell came into my dream, and it's like he suddenly appeared. I was somewhere and he suddenly appeared. I knew who he was, so I immediately embraced him and hugged him. And I can distinctively remember the feel of hugging him. And I looked into his eyes, and he looked very sad. And I told him how much everyone loved him. And then, of course, I said something like, "Damn, you're a good-looking man." So that was very strange. And then I had a dream that a bus came around the corner, and I had to lay down on the ground, and the bus went over top of me, and I survived. So I'm not really sure what that means, but it was very strange. And I didn't really eat anything before bed either. It was very, very strange. So the cards that we've pulled for today's reading is the Ten of Wands, the Ten of Cups, followed by the Princess of Cups, and the card that I've pulled from John Holland's deck is Spiritual Union. Very interesting. So the prominence of tens, we have 2 number 10s, and to me that symbolizes completion or the end of a cycle, which is very appropriate for the end of the month. And it's also one that is very much about foundation or some sort of cyclical phase. And this can run the gamut for many because this is a general reading. But coming from this card, and we've spoken about this week about going after your goals, going after your dreams, narrowing your choices, or specifying what you want, or trying to make major decisions. The Ten of Wands is very much about carrying the weight and the burden. So even if you can't make decisions, or either you are perhaps confused about the right direction you want to go into, let's say perhaps you keep going back to the same kind of relationship, or you keep going back to the same kind of job, or perhaps there are still patterns in relationships that you've dealt with, whether it's in family, romantic relationships, or even having the same kind of relationship with an employer, one of oppression, one of feeling burdened, one of feeling taking on other people's responsibilities at work, or feeling like you've been heaped with other people's emotional baggage, whether it's in work, family, home, personal relationships, and how much that weight that you've carried has burdened you or suppressed perhaps your creativity. It's suppressed your emotional needs. It's kind of kept you on autopilot. And it's been one perhaps where you cannot seem to get over a hill symbolically, or how hard it's been to carry on, but you keep carrying on. And it seems as if this burden, and this could be a role that you've chosen's not a word, chosen, that you've chosen to take on. It's not like you've been forced to do that perhaps, but you've chosen to take on the role or the responsibilities of this, whether it's because of your partner's wants or needs, or because you feel that maybe if I work extra hard in my job, they'll see how much I'm doing and taking on and I'll be rewarded, etc. Or, a family member needs me at the drop of a hat. It may be 1 o'clock in the morning, but I'm going to be there for them even though I have to sacrifice some sleep for myself and my emotional needs as well. So the Ten of Wands represents a lot of different feelings about carrying extra weight, extra burdens, responsibilities, especially for other people. And it seems as if now that's being recognized and it's being eventually dropped away. And next to this card, we see the Ten of Cups. So the Ten of Cups to me is very much about family, very much about children, very much about partnership, marriage, very much about sharing responsibility to create happiness, joy, to create positivity, to create a sense of freedom, a sense of being carefree, a sense of innocence as well, and having these burdens lifted. So the Ten of Cups comes in today to recognize for many that something has been recognized by other people perhaps, and perhaps the reward is coming in for many on an emotional level. That could even be in the form of a kind word, a letter or package in the mail, a friendly text from father, mother, aunt, uncle, cousin, sister, brother, best friend, even your employer. Hey, you're doing a great job. I see all the hard work that you're doing. Don't think that you're alone in this, etc. We see the Princess of Cups, and she's applicable to the pages, but in the female aspect, she is one where she comes in and she has a bit of excitement with her emotionally. She also is very creative and doesn't stop herself from being original or being her creative self. She takes it as it comes and she expresses herself. So there may be a lot of warmth felt today from other people. People may be reaching out to you. She's impulsive in her emotions, but quite frankly, wouldn't that be nice if everybody was just impulsive and didn't hold back their emotions? I don't mean, yes, please hold back your negative outbursts, but I mean on a kind, cellular level of, I love you, you're my best friend. Maybe that needs to be said to somebody today. Or I've been thinking about you. Is everything all right? Do you need anything? It's nice to hear that support and comfort from other people Or, hey, I miss you, let's get together and have lunch soon. She's like that in a lot of ways because she's also very creative and very imaginative, and she has not yet felt the effects of this. She hasn't felt that onset of adult responsibilities and perhaps adult crap that we all have to put up with for whatever reasons where we put ourselves through. She hasn't experienced that yet. She is very unguarded. She's very caught up in herself, but at the same time, she has no reservations. No reservations at all. And this also could be a highly romantic day for many as well, especially with the Ten of Cups in terms of family. This also could be marriage for many on this day. And then we come in and we see the card of spiritual union that I drew from John Holland's deck. And I'm going to place him here. So very interesting, we see spiritual union. This card deals with relationships involving emotional bonds. So going back to expressing yourself to the most important people in your life. Okay, many of us may have gone through something that was very hard to struggle with, or perhaps another person in your life has, and now the focus needs to be turned from that and turned into support, family support, kind words, recognizing the emotional bonds that you have with people. This also could be between new people, new friends, new lovers, kindred souls, as if you feel as if you have a close emotional bond with someone. This could even be on a platonic level with friends. Family members, once again, going back to the Ten of Cups. Even at work, your business associates, colleagues, partners, friends at work. And it could also be relatable to a project or specific situation with this card. And now this card is stating that this is the perfect time to realize that all relationships are really about you. So today, notice when you interact with different people in your life, are they giving you energy or are they taking it away? Is there an even exchange of energy? And you can see in this card the symmetry between both individuals' heads and the golden rays of the cup meeting them in the middle. There should always be an equal balance between giving and receiving. So I very much think this is the giving card, and well, this is the giveth and this is the taketh away. Relationships are mirror images of your own life. They reflect how you feel and treat yourself, and how you react and respond to various situations and individuals around you. So today's very much centered upon emotional bonds with other people and expressing yourself, even in impulsiveness. Even, let's say you're in your car and you feel like calling up so-and-so and saying, hey girl, I just want to let you know I love you. And they'll be like on the other end, okay. It may come across as impulsive or weird or strange, but do it, because life is short. And I think the dream that I had last night about the bus, I don't think I'm going to be hit by a bus because I didn't get hit. And also the dream of Chris Cornell entering into my dream. It just, and I don't want to be all like, oh my God, life is so short, you know. Life is fleeting sometimes, and many of us regret to say the things that we've wanted to say to the people that we care about or that we love. So that's one thing today, perhaps, that many of us will focus upon. So I hope you enjoyed your daily tarot reading with me. It was very insightful. It was also one where it was a reminder of how precious our friendships are, our relationships are with our children, with our parents, with our loved ones, with our best friends, with our family members, with even the people we work with can be like family members. So many blessings to you all and much peace. I will see you tomorrow. Have a great day, everyone, and I'll speak to you soon.